And that is where we had today the anchor passage. I believe that today is the first time many of us are reading this passage. Second book of Kings, chapter 13, from verse 14 to 19. And it's very clear. The man of God is very sick, by name Elisha. And there was a king, Joash by name. You can also call him Jehoash. In my Jerusalem Bible is Joash, Joash. And then he remembered that God has been using Elisha. He went and said, despite the fact that you are in sickness, that, I want to tell you that I need God's empowerment for us to subdue the king of Aram. And at that point, Elisha told him, why not? Come out of the window. You can see the arrows. These arrows are arrows of victory. My Jerusalem Bible verse 17 of second book of Kings chapter 13 said, arrows of victory. See the arrows of victory. They are here. O King Joash, you shall pick them. And as you pick them, you will smite your enemy. Throw it out, having in mind spiritually that you are smiting your enemy. Unfortunately, the king did not understand the instruction. He saw the arrows of victory. He just picked 3. And then our brother Elisha the prophet fled up, was so furious, was so angered. The Bible said it today. And he said, why did you pick 3? You could have picked half of dozen, 5 or 6. Because as you have picked 3, you have not succeeded in defeating them completely. That your victory is not in full. And by so, you can see that there are many of us who thought that we are at the right place. Without the spiritual direction, there is no spiritual empowerment. And that is where you see that without the Spirit directing us, without the Spirit empowering us, many a times we think that we are on top without knowing that we have not been fully revived. The eaglet was actually an ego without knowing it. The ego in him is still there. But the problem is that he lacks direction. And that is where somebody should know in today's prayer. The first Tuesday of May, I was very happy when I saw in the Bible that these arrows are arrows of victory. The prophet of God is directing somebody today. I play the role of Elisha in your life today. There is arrow of victory. There are arrows of victory. Those arrows are not just physical arrows. Because he told Joash, look at the window, see it there. Even as you pick them, the king is not there. But as you are using them, it is affecting the king. Today, somebody shall pick arrows of victory. It shall be a spiritual empowerment. Spiritually, you shall win today. Spiritually, you shall be victorious today. Spiritually, you shall defeat today. Somebody, I am hearing a response of fire, amen. You shall defeat your enemies. You shall defeat your troubles. You shall defeat your antagonism. You shall defeat your detractors. You shall defeat your assailants. You shall defeat your troubles. You shall defeat your challenges. You shall defeat your problems. You shall defeat your predicament. You shall defeat your calamity.